interesting. It's a take on Warren Buffett's quote. Warren Buffett is, as some people know, the world's richest investor. If you want to buy one stock of share in his company, Berkshire Hathaway, last time I checked was $270,000 for one Class A share. Yeah, that's like the highest price. Apple sells at like $700, $800, I think, and Microsoft was at $200 or $300. Anyways, he's the one who said that the stock or the share that's trading on the stock market doesn't know you and does not love you back. You might know it and you might love it because you're hoping it's going to make money for you. So I took the same thing and I applied that to property, and I said, basically, the property doesn't know you and it doesn't love you. So don't fall in love with the property, because the moment you fall in love with the property, it starts controlling your emotions and starts fogging your ability to make better decisions. And it's interesting because I spoke to a friend of mine who's currently divesting from Dubai. He's taking money out of Dubai property and he's investing in London. Time will tell if his decision is right or not. I personally think it's not, but that's fine. People move money all the time. That's perfectly okay. But one of the things, and I said to him, we were having this discussion on WhatsApp because he reached out to me, wanted to sell more property, and I said, why are you selling? And he said, look, you said don't fall in love with the property. I said, yeah, it makes sense, don't fall in love. But there's a lot of other things that he did not pay attention to, such as don't buy and sell for the better buck. You know why? Every time you buy, you pay about 6.5% brokerage fees. I'm happy, you know what? I'm happy for you to keep paying. Every time you sell, the 6.5% brokerage fee being paid. Now you might not be paying it, somebody is, maybe the buyer is, and that buyer is going to then now take that into account on the property that he's buying. So even though you're not paying, he's paying, somebody's paying, right? So every time you buy and sell, there's 6.5-7% money that you lose. So my personal perception is, look, once you buy a property, you stick over there, but at the same time, you're not in love with the property. If it's a really bad deal or things are going really bad, or let's say, for instance, you got property in a building and you can see that right in front, there's a big construction project that's coming that's going to take like 4 years to finish because it's a huge mall. You should sell and get out. Don't stick there. Don't be in love with the property, because you're going to suffer rent money for 4 years. Or your tenants are going to suffer anyways, and they're going to be unhappy and they're always going to want to move on and on and on. So that's what I mean when I say don't fall in love, because it impedes your ability to make a good judgment. I'll give you another example. I've hardly seen somebody buy a house for themselves in Dubai and make money on it. The main reason is the moment you buy a house to live in, you're buying something that you need to fall in love to buy, number one. And then I've seen these same people not be able to sell when the price is right, when the time, quote unquote, might be right, because they're in love with the house. So if you're in love with the house, you know what? There's all kinds of things that'll go past, opportunities, missed opportunities, difficulties, stuff that you should have done that you're not going to be able to do, that you're not going to be able to take the right call because you're in love. It's the same human emotion that makes a person fall in love and make wrong decisions with people. It's the same human emotion that applies to property.